from the Workplace Ninja Summit in Baden. Smart talks, sharp insights, and stories worth sharing. This is the Workplace Ninja Podcast.
Hello and welcome back for a new interview, a new recording here in Baden at the Workplace Ninja Summit 2025. Together with Peter Dalmans.
Yes, back again.
And my name is Frans Oudendorf. We are hosting these interviews and we have a few new folks on the table. Joery and Maxime. Probably I misspell it or something like that, but maybe you can introduce yourself both. Short.
Sure, no problem. My name is Joery. I'm a modern workplace architect working for Arxis in Belgium, and I'm an Intune and a security Copilot MVP.
Security Copilot. Let's talk about that later. Maxime?
So, my name is Maxime. I also work at Arxis as a modern workplace architect.
Nice. And let's start. You both have 1, 2, 3, 4 sessions?
Two.
3 sessions.
I saw that there was something. What topics? What
Security Copilot,
yep.
Plug in with Intune and Entra, and then another session that we host is with Log Analytics.
Advanced Analytics, not Log Analytics.
Advanced Analytics, yeah.
Okay, it's only Thursday, I think, or Wednesday we have the session, so you still can prep.
Yeah. Okay,
and then Thursday I have the Win32 apps with PS82 packaging.
Nice. And talking about Copilot, Jason and Matt, this morning in the keynote they mentioned already some, what is it? Agentic
AI.
Assisted.
Agentic
AI, yeah.
Wait, is that the same topic that you cover, or more or less, or can you elaborate a little on that?
More or less, they basically hijacked our session a little bit, which is totally fine. We will just say in the start of our session that we paid Microsoft to promote us, which is good.
That's always good.
But yeah, that was high level, and we will show like real world things what you can do, not only mocked up screenshots. We have a lot of demos prepared to show what it really does, how it can be beneficial of your company, use cases, real world use cases, and not only that it costs a lot of money, but so you can.
Do you have a lot of use cases? Because at customers, we are currently also in the process of thinking of use cases and seeing the added value of Security Copilot?
We basically had a lot of, not a lot of, but a few coincidental use cases where we got tickets. When I started thinking about the tickets that we got in, I said, but hey, let's spin up some SCUs and see what the results are. And there was a specific use case. I'm not going to go into detail because otherwise I will hijack my own session. But basically it was like 4 or 5 days consultancy that they needed to solve that thing, and we did it with a couple of SEUs and a half a day work.
That is nice. But it isn't online. It will be posted online after your session, so you can talk about your session.
Definitely. How to enable and set up Security Copilot? You mentioned already SEUs. I know I played around, and if I have enabled it, it can take a lot of money probably to test with it.
To test with it, go to securitycopilot.com or the portal.
And just enable one.
Yeah.
And done testing, make sure you delete the resource.
Delete it.
And the good thing is, if you enable them again after 180 days, I guess, all your history is still there.
Yeah.
So play around with it.
That's a big misunderstanding, right? For a lot of customers thinking, I need to pay those SCUs 24/7.
Correct.
But you can scale down, or you can just delete them.
Microsoft markets it like you reserve the bandwidth for a month, but it's basically like in real life you should order a taxi and let him wait for your doorstep like a month and just drive with it when you use it. So it's ridiculous. So if you delete the resource, just spin them up again and you're good to go.
Exactly, and it's done easily.
and there are some community contributions as well for automations.
Even from Microsoft FTE, it's a nice LinkedIn post describing how to scale up, scale down based on a schedule with, I think, logic flows or something.
Yeah,
like that.
correct. Yeah, and we have a couple of MVPs also here who have written capacity, usage things with scripts also in the session. So if you're interested, join.
Yeah, definitely.
And we also have like a might found a cheat. I don't know if they will be happy about it.
We don't know.
You now have the overusage in the SEUs. In the
not into much detail.
Not into much detail. But let's say there is a pay-as-you-go model.
If you want to.
If you want to. But we'll cover it in this session.
I don't know that Microsoft will be happy with this when we tell.
But it's more expensive. Like it's for if
it's
you
$6,
pre-reserve, then it's $4 an hour.
Yeah. And overage is $6.
But then it's like spiking and sometimes not spiking.
Yeah, and it depends also what you use it for.
I'm guessing, and I will definitely join your session. But I'm guessing so if you provision 0 SUs and enable overage, that it will scale up, scale down.
I'm not going to say yes. I'm not going to say no.
So a new host is joining. So Mirko will have some questions as well. We're talking about Security Copilot, Mirko, what it is and what they are telling about in the session. Probably nothing, but because they don't want to share anything until now.
You should join.
Yeah, we should have written an agent to get the answers.
Talking about Security Copilot, Prombooks is something that is probably used. Can you, what is it and how do they help IT teams, for example?
I should take it? Okay.
Yeah.
You can basically combine all the prompts that you feel useful to solve things or get answer on things into a prompt book. And you can save those. And it's cross-plugin. So you don't need to ask a question on Intune and the second on Intune and the third on Intune. You can go Entra, you can go Defender, you can go Sentinel, you can go whatever. Just save the thing and you get all the answers. It will cost you a little bit more SEU because you go the skills. So the backend that Security Copilot uses the skills, and depending on what skills and how many skills you use, the more expensive it gets. But it's in my demo in the session I have prepared I think 12 or 13 prompt books.
So are you covering also I guess you're covering the native Security Copilot experience, but are you also covering the embedded experience in Intune and Entra and so on? Okay, cool. So because that's different, right?
That's different. There are predefined prompts that you can use.
And also the nice thing about runbooks is, like, we can create the runbooks, but then Prombooks. Yeah, he told runbooks. Prombooks. But we can write them, and then we can give it to like first or second line to use those Prombooks. So we can offload some jobs.
Yeah, and the good thing is you can add them to workspaces, and with RBAC roles, you can define the workspace that help desk or first line can access, second line
that's
can
something
access.
New, right?
That's something that's fairly new. And it works like very good.
Cool.
And do you try also to connect directly to Overgraph API to the database in the back to save some SU money?
I personally haven't played with it.
Haven't played with it yet.
Okay. I mean,
he's the Graph API guy.
Yeah, but I don't have Azure credits from Microsoft.
No, but
I've taken care of that.
Are you talking about Copilot Studio and building your own agent in Copilot Studio, which is basically Microsoft
that is what we
Copilot,
do. I'm building something out of a tool that we are also building, and I tried a few basic things, and they work.
Yeah, that works. By using the custom connector in Power Automate, you can do the Graph API queries.
You can use that in the prompt books as well.
Yeah, you can use it in the prompt books as well.
Saves you a lot of money.
Okay.
Because the access to it doesn't need SCU.
No, just a Graph API.
Also get the data out of it doesn't need SCU. So, but that's the most thing. working with the data in the backend, right?
Yeah.
That costs most CO.
I'm doing something similar, but with Azure AI Foundry.
Oh yeah.
But then direct with a normal LLM.
Yeah, correct.
That's all covered in your session.
That part isn't.
No, that part isn't.
Maybe next year.
Next year we'll do another session.
So maybe the sessions are in the next few days. Though maybe that's added tonight when they drink some beers, and then probably we
still need to add like a few minor things.
Yeah. There's also a session on advanced analytics.
Yeah.
Is there any interaction between advanced analytics and a security Copilot, or is it completely separate?
No, there is interaction, of course. The like straight interaction is with the KQL queries. If you can't write any KQL queries, you can ask it to create you some great KQL queries. That's like the direct part. But then again, if you go into the data, the security Copilot can also use the advanced analytics data.
And talking about advanced analytics, what is this? It can be used for a lot of scenarios, I guess. What specific topics within advanced analytics are you covering?
Because I like data. Before advanced analytics, we built our own custom reports, and we still do. But there is a lot of data missing in the standard reporting in Microsoft. For example, you have a list of applications that crashed. How many times? You didn't know on which device it crashed. You have a list of your devices and how many app crashes there is, but no details on which apps there are
With
crashing.
advanced analytics you have.
But with advanced analytics, you have the device timeline, and now you can cross-reference.
And the data is there. So.
And then you have part is from Intune Suite, but the basic analytics part in Intune already provides a lot of information. I always steer my customers towards there because that's a good tool to use when, just say once a month, I'm going to select the 10 devices which have the most blue screens and proactively call the employee and say, okay, come in and switch your device because we have seen that your device is crashes, because they don't bother to call the service desk anymore.
No.
We have that like in the managed service thing, and we onboarded some customers and they had PCs with 100 or 150 blue screens on, like it's the last 2 weeks.
Yeah,
it's showing.
It's ridiculous.
And they're like, that's interesting.
But it's
nobody called to help us.
Nobody
Nobody called.
Oh, they just grab another coffee and
they live with it.
They just hard reset, hard shut down and go again. No problem.
Yeah, but that's also a bad thing for your company, because the people or the employees know, it's again. So they're tired of say anything, and that's what costs you most from a business perspective, right?
Yeah.
So because they are tired of calling the help desk and nobody will show up and fix it.
And that's my personal opinion on that, but I think that like normal users in a company, and they are like let's say 10 years in that company, they are tired of calling help desk because help desk is so reactive and it will take so much time till they get help. The help desk is like probably smaller in size compared to 5 years ago. So those guys have a lot of tickets, and then the end user is just like, I'm not going to bother to call them because it will take 2 or 3 weeks.
True.
Is that the only reason why proactive AI-driven is important, or are there more?
No, that's definitely not the reason. Only reason.
But like, I also have a thing. We build AI stuff for everything now, and sometimes just easy high-level report can do the same thing without having to do AI. And for example, I had a client who had Dell devices, and they had the premium support plus subscription on top of it. So the battery warranty instead of a year was like 3 years. And with the Intune Advanced Analytics, I got pulled to report. I said, here is a list of devices that is under warranty and the battery is below the capacity that it should be.
Call them.
And we called them, and from like 70 devices that were in my report, then Dell does their own diagnostic stuff on top of it. They got like 60 devices replaced with new ones because they didn't have the battery anymore to replace it with.
That was a good one.
Sounds like new hardware.
Yeah,
exactly.
Sorry, Dell.
That's always good if you want a new hardware, but that's a different story. What's coming next, in your opinion? Because we don't know. Yeah, probably we know a bit of the roadmap that's coming, but what's the next big step, in your opinion, on data, usage of data with AI and that kind of stuff?
I think now it's like Microsoft said in the keynote, assisted. I don't see autonomous happening yet or in the near future, but like the guiding and that it will solve you for you and you need to approve, I think that's where we're going. Also with agents, I would not trust an agent to do stuff on my environment. No way. But if it can suggest me something, like the optimization agent in Entra, which is, I think it's nice, and then I can check it and say, hey, but that's a really good idea. I would never thought about it, and then apply it or enroll it or configure it. I think that's where we're going.
Yeah, and also for like your Intune environment, what I hope to see is that there is like when you're configuring it live and you're setting something like a security setting disabled, that it will go and show you, but this is not best practice. Are you sure you want to do this? Yeah. Kind of feedback, because there are 110 ways to configure Intune.
And which is the best?
And which is the best?
And there is already a button in the embedded version, what user impact. So if you analyze a policy, you can just click what's the user impact, and it gives you the user impact. And it's really nice. It's not going to say it's 100% correct all of the time, but when the device needs a reboot, it's there. So don't do that, change the policy like at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, because you're going to get reboots.
On Friday afternoon.
Yeah. Combined with the blue screen.
After 6.
Monday morning.
Oh, also good.
No, Friday afternoon after 6, because then everything will happen on Monday morning. So that's good.
Just shut it down. Let the surprise come on Monday.
Yeah, but then you have a better view of what is going to happen on those devices. And sometimes it's not clear now when you do something.
Yeah, but if you have the prediction what happens, that can make the choice of an admin real different, but also what you need to do to educate your end users, that can probably within it. So you are better prepared for the changes.
If you're planning for that, you can announce from, hey, we are going to do this. Your device will reboot. We unfortunately don't know when yet, because it's with the Intune sync. That's the thing.
That's a black box.
Yeah,
but we can inform them so that they know.
Not only that, also like conflicts, right?
Oh yeah.
So if
but
you
then
have
again,
like a loop, set it on, set it off.
Yeah, definitely. What I miss is that you cannot yet ask, tell me the policies that are in conflict. That is not possible yet. But what you can do is, I have a policy in conflict. Show me the setting of the policy where it's in conflict with, but not for all in them at the same time. That's not possible yet. But that would be a game changer, because environments that I come across have a lot of policies in conflict.
Yeah,
and the admin of that company, they don't know how to handle those. Sometimes there's also no result. When you click on the conflict, there's no result.
Yeah, but I know that last year when we were sitting in Lucerne on this table, when we were talking about AI and the security Copilot in regards to the assessment that consultants are doing with customers, and I love to see that kind of features are improved, because that's what we as a consultant just need.
And the natural language needs to be improved also.
Yeah.
Because you can, if we do projects purely on a project base and somebody else, or you get a new Intune environment and you deploy a baseline, you don't know what's already there. So if you ask, is there like a policy in place with the setting do not deploy the new Outlook, it won't find it because the setting name specifically is different. So you need the exact setting name.
Yeah, there needs to be some kind of translation.
Yeah, and a
model,
little nuance. There
Yeah,
needs to be some nuance. That's also not possible yet.
But luckily there is PowerShell for that as well.
Yeah.
And custom agents. You can build your.
Yeah, you can build your.
Not even custom agents.
So with that, Security Copilot, Advanced Analytics, that will be covered in the sessions that are coming up for you. You have a third session, Maxime, to wrap it up. What's that topic?
That's Win32 apps with PS80T and why you should use PS80T and not just some PowerShell scripts to make your life easier. And a lot of automation on testing around it.
So if you're here in the building and you're looking at the big screen and see the captions that we have on the screen, that's really nice. Please attend the sessions of Joery and Maxime, so you learn about Security Copilot within Intune, Advanced Analytics, and the Win32 apps with PS82. So, thanks for joining, guys.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
Love to see you back in the sessions. And if you are listening or viewing with us, there is one recording coming up within half an hour. I think it's on Intune management with some Microsoft folks. So tune in for the last session of the day. Thanks for joining. Until next time.
Thanks for joining the Workplace Ninja podcast. Stay curious, stay connected, and keep sharpening your ninja skills. Until next time.